Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for October 30th, 2025. I'm JC, been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend paying securities. I'm only trying to help us both make a buck. Not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own, and they're just that, opinions. Disclaimer, do your own due diligence before investing in anything. With that, let's go make some money. The company I'd like to talk about today is one called Flowers Foods. The ticker symbol is FLO. They make packaged bakery food products. What's not to like about that? Most of the products are fresh breads, buns, rolls, snack items, bagels, English muffins. Some of the brands you're probably heard of: Nature's Own, Dave's Killer Bread, Wonder. Oh God, Wonder Bread, love it. Canyon Bakehouse, Ms. Freshly's, Tasty Cake. Basically, they have direct store delivery distribution, warehouse delivery system, and they operate bakeries. They have bakeries pretty much all over the country, and they have wholesale distributors, mass merchandisers, supermarkets, vending outlets, convenience stores, all selling this stuff. This is kind of the what do you want to call it? The comfort food company that you gotta love here, Flowers Foods. And right off the bat here, I want to show you the chart of Flowers Foods, or at least the basics of Flowers Foods. Basically, this company has a market cap of 2.5 billion shares. They volume's good, very liquid. 4 million shares traded today. Earnings per share $1.04. PE ratio of 11.6. That's good. Dividends about $1 a year, 99 cents. About $8.20 is the divvy, which is really nice. And you can see from the 52-week range that it's a low end of their range for this year. They're at their low, and I'll show you a longer-term chart of this too. Beta is very low, 0.26, so it's not going to move very much, but they do have a nice dividend payout, and the earnings per share are really nice. Price target about $16.50. So anyway, this is a dividend play, and we'll get into it a little bit more here. Financially, the Flowers Food team basically has some long-term targets, and they're not going to be very aggressive. But like I said, the share price is pretty low right now, and it's going to be, it's not going to move a lot, but you're going to get that dividend, continuous dividend. Long-term growth targets: net sales about 1% to 2%, adjusted EBITDA 4% to 6%, and adjusted EPS 7% to 9% growth. So they're trying to grow their earnings per share and grow a little bit in their sales. Basically, they're going to focus on their major brands. And, one of the things they have been doing over the past 10 years is strategically picking up other brands, some M&A that they do. So that's kind of how they're going to grow. This company, they make great stuff, and like I said, you've seen it in your grocery store, your convenience store, and they're going to try to continue growing that and growing their brands with the cash flow that they've got. Now, what Flowers Foods tries to do is, they're showing here in the upper right is this fresh bakery retail sales, tending to go up in a little bit year per year here. $32 billion last year. The bakery categories is obviously going to be pretty stable, and you find their brands are actually fresh bakery category products in 98% of households. Frequency of purchase every 17 days. So you got a pretty steady clientele here. One of the other things I wanted to emphasize that they show is that it looks like the store brand foods, they have some of the market share, but consumers are willing they want to pay more money if they can get a good premium brand. And usually those premium brands are better. They just taste better, and people are willing to pay up for them. So that's kind of where Flowers Foods ends up in the kind of that sweet spot there. Some of the numbers I wanted to share in this next slide is basically showing the revenue is growing, gross profits growing, operating income is generally steadily growing, plus or minus here. Free cash flow is good, and the dividend per share is growing. So Flowers is going to pay out. They're making money. They're going to continue to make money. Are you going to get a lot of alpha out of this? No, but you will get a steady payout. And, with a strategic purchase, you might get a little alpha. You never know. And they are at the low end of their range for the 52-week range. So I think you're getting this thing at a bargain right now. Last graphic I want to show you is the Flowers Food chart for the past 3 years. And it's horrific. It's gone from about $27.50 down to almost $12 right now. And, but it's at the lower end of the range. It's at the lower end of the trough. If they see a little bit of growth, if you see a comeback, if it starts getting popular, I think, FLO is going to be closer to about $17 in the next year or so. It can't go much lower. The earnings are really good, and they're continuing to grow. You're going to get a great payout. To me, it's a buy right now. I haven't bought any of it, but I'm looking forward to possibly doing that if I want to be so smart and get the heck out of some of my ones that I've made some profits on. Maybe take some of those and get into Flowers Foods. With that, I like Flowers. Do your own due diligence, though. Take a look at this company, see if it's makes sense for you. Maybe not. Who the heck knows? This is JC Stocks and Markets Podcast signing out. Flowers Foods, I like it. If I get some dry powder, I think I'm going to try to buy some at this level. With that, the intro and outro song is a song I wrote. It's called She's the One. It's by a band I used to play in named Just One Goat. Me and my bandmates, the bandmates made the magic, and the song has some great meaning to me. So with that, JC Stocks and Markets Podcast signing out, and happy investing. Bye now.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this time. She's the one. Oh, she's the one.